It's finally here, guys. The moment I've been waiting for. The new BMW i5, which is the electric version of the BMW 5 Series, guys. This is a moment every BMW enthusiast has been waiting for. First impression of the BMW i5, everyone, is that I have to say BMW has gone down the path of simplicity. There was a time the BMW 5 Series was known for its flamboyance and this in-your-face image, but now it seems like BMW has toned it down a little bit, or at least for this BMW i5. Now, I'm going to tell you something a bit weird. When I first saw the headlights, I actually mistook it for a BMW 2 Series. I'm not joking, guys. I saw a picture of it on the internet, and it was the front view of the BMW 5 Series. I literally confused it for a 2 Series because of those headlights. BMW, why do you make your cars resemble each other? I made the same mistake with the BMW X1. I literally confused it for an X5. They keep making their cars resemble each other. Towards the rear, we see things get even more interesting, everyone. The BMW has played it rather evolutionary, and we see strong references to 1980s BMW models. In fact, when I first saw this rear design, I instantly thought of the BMW 7 Series of the 1980s, guys, the early 80s. So that was when they used to have this rear design that was round-edged like this. Also the way this rear light goes, guys, with the design. This BMW i5 costs 130,000 euros. Is it good value for money or not? We're gonna find out in a moment, everyone. Let's get on with the review right now. Thank goodness BMW didn't follow everyone with this pop-out door handle concept. They at least came up with this sort of door handle, guys. However, there is a bit of a problem, guys. Despite its price and everything, you do not get soft close for this particular 5 Series. They expect you to close it yourself, although it makes this nice metallic sound each time you open and close it. This is well built. Blind spot monitoring, and you get a 360-degree parking camera, everyone. Now, if we take a moment and look at the way BMW has designed the front, it's a strong reference to the M series, like the M4 in particular, because they have proud noses, and the nose where you have the bonnet that parallels its design. Same for the BMW XM, everyone. Now, this particular BMW i5 has the M pack to it, everyone. So because it's got the M pack, you get actual air vents right there. And over here, guys, real bumpers, nothing pretentious. In fact, it should be noted that out of BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, BMW tends to have the most real of sport kits. Despite how promising the exterior was, I was very impressed with everything. The equipment list is top-notch. The M kit is promising. They really honor their commitments. But there's just one problem. You get this huge plate right here that's kind of obstructing the BMW image, because we're all used to seeing this proud kidney grille. And now we get this huge rectangular plate right there. The plate is supposed to be your radar. This is supposed to be your sensor, so basically for your cruise control. Can we just take a moment and admire those wheels, and especially those blue M calipers? Yes, everyone, the moment I was very much looking forward to. The interior of the BMW i5. Alrighty, so interior of the BMW i5, everyone. I have to say, first impression, the door handle is excellent. This is the first time I felt it easy pulling the door handle. So first thing first, guys, my first impression of the interior is that driver-centric likewise. Now what we're seeing is a very big shift to simplicity, but this does not mean BMW has abandoned its charm, guys. Instead, BMW has seemingly taken driving pleasure to a new level. Now, guys, first of all, seating adjustments. You get electric seating adjustments on both front seats, guys. I love it. Steering adjustments. The steering adjustment is electric. You can move it up, down, in and out. This is the inmost setting, so yeah. By the way, the steering adjustment can be very slow. Steering wheel looks great, but it suffers the same problem as other M-Pack models. So M-Pack models or M-Series models, meaning the steering wheel is super thick to hold on to. It's like holding a mountain bike tire. But you get this nice red thing on the steering wheel, which is like to point out that, you know, you have to drive straight. Ooh! Oh, look at this nice effect on the steering wheel. BMW has done a great job. When it comes to the rest of the interior, everyone, the trim looks great. You get this carbon fiber trim because this is the M kit after all, M pack. And then also the leather seats look great. It should be noted that out of BMW, Mercedes and Audi, BMW shows the most pride with their leather seats, guys. I mean, they always have the most detail. That is just amazing. And by the way, you get those nice seat belts which have the M effect on it, the M paint. Ooh, this is amazing. Now, I already spotted one problem. It's a BMW. On a sunny day, where do you put your sunglasses? Exactly. I usually would put it here, but BMW decided they don't need it up here, so they don't even have a storage space over here. Otherwise, we're not going to make a big deal over sunglasses, guys. We're going to talk about the interior. So BMW has maintained its swivel wheel right here, and this is something I love. I'm a big fan of the swivel wheel feature. By the way, they gave it the diamond effect. Now, ever since the release of the BMW i Series and the BMW XM, BMW has developed an obsession with diamond effects in their interiors. And it's actually cool the way they've gone about it. It's nice. And also even for the gear knob. Now, BMW has also introduced gear knobs in their cars. So it's no longer a gear lever, guys. It's great. And then also wireless telephone recharge over here. 2 cup holders, guys, that can be adjustable. See? Holding cup. Fits in perfectly. Oh, door bin. Now, the door bin is pretty alarming, guys. It's very deep. But if you can reach what's in there, guys, otherwise it can fit my cup properly, and I'm sure it can fit a small water bottle. Now, one thing that should be noted about BMW infotainment systems is that they're reputed to be one of the best simply because of how easy they are to use and how safe they are to use. Safe in the context of no distraction whilst driving. So, I am driving, I don't have to look at the infotainment too often to control anything. I can just control things, the climate control over here, or I just have to press shortcut buttons over here to take me to the relevant section. So I want to go to navigation, it'll take me to navigation. I want to go to climate controls, it'll take me to climate control some way or another. Like I just have to navigate my way around. It's a matter of getting used to the interior, and then you will navigate your way easily through everything. And BMW has an innovative way of the air vents, guys. The air vents are hidden somewhere here. I don't see them, but it is so cute the way BMW has gone about this. And by the way, when you engage the hazards, look at what happens. It's like a disco, everyone. Okay, never mind. Back to practicality, guys. And you get central console storage, which is a bit shallow, but it does have a 12-volt socket in there. It's practical enough. Now we have to check out the rear seats, everyone. Oh yes. Okay, so rear seats of the BMW i5. Now guys, I have to say that feet room is good, but it's a bit limited because of the seating adjustment of the driver, and this can also be for the passenger side. But it's great, guys. I still have enough feet room. Knee room, plentiful, although if ever your knees make contact with the driver's seat or the front passenger seat, there is hard plastic on the back seat, guys. And looking at the back seat, there's no back seat pocket. That's a little bit alarming, guys, given at a price of 130,000 euros. Although you get this nice little socket right here. I have no idea what it is. Cup holders, guys. The back seat cup holders are just great. They can be adjustable, but there's no smart feature over here, guys, given at a price of 130,000 euros. Like, the cup holders are just there. They're just exposed, but there's no storage space or anything. But then you get this nice speaker over here, and that's about it. The door bin over here is very spacious, surprisingly. Like, I think that's the most spacious door bin. And that's about it. For the rest of the back seat, it's just very... I mean, it is very cozy, but I'm just under the impression so much is missing. Although, there's a lot going on over here, guys. This is just rewarding. Look at this. Air vents right here above. Climate controls for the back seat. And you even get heated rear seats, guys. That's a plus. And you get a micro storage space down there. Okay. Cool. Time to check out the boot space of the BMW i5. I want to point out that you get this nice ridge over here. It is plastic, it is durable, but there is exposed paintwork right here. So in long terms, be very careful when putting luggage in and out or furniture in and out. Now, when it comes to the premium segment, especially to premium sedans like the 5 Series, don't expect too much practicality. The boot space is very deep, but the entrance is obstructed thanks to the window, guys, all the way until here. But otherwise, for the rest, it's really good. You get this adjustable floor. Well, sorry, not adjustable floor, but you get an additional storage underneath the floor. Whenever you want to fold on the back seat, you get this, guys. But it doesn't push the seat down. You have to go all the way there to do it yourself. So there we go, pulling the seats down. You don't get a really flat floor because there's a bit of an elevation right here, but it's fine, guys. The seat belts always stay onto this. Here's my conclusion of the BMW i5, everyone. I have to say, this has to be one of the best BMW I've ever seen, guys. And I've noticed this with the i series compared to electric cars from other German competitors like that of Mercedes and Audi. It seems like whatever BMW has done so far, including the i4, I'm always impressed with their models because they always tend to make use of every single of space. They honor their price tag for most parts, guys, especially for the exterior. The M kit is serious business. It's never a joke, guys. But just one thing I have to remark is the interior. Something about the interior felt like it was missing a lot, like especially no sunglasses holder, no sunroof, but you do get a panoramic roof. And then also the back seat, guys, the absence of a rear seat pocket. Some things were a bit alarming. I have to say this BMW i5 for a price of 130,000 euros may be good value for money. It's not the best, guys, but it is still one of the best because it is very interesting in terms of what you get, the option list, guys, its performance, its capabilities, and also its proven reputation. Would you all like my humble opinion of this BMW i5? I love this BMW i5, guys, and there's no doubt about it. This has to be one of the best 5 Series ever released, guys. This has to be one of the best things done by BMW. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. I will see you all next time.